webinar the other week on how to infiltrate webinars. We started out talking about Open Broadcaster system. The reason we want to use Open Broadcaster is because that gives us a platform to actually go to other companies and other individuals and leverage something that our competition simply doesn't have. We're going to go quickly over Open Broadcaster, and everybody who shows up to the webinar this week is going to get a copy of the webinar so they can understand it soup to nuts, A to Z, how to use it. And then we're going to also talk about how we get to those databases. Jump on, guys. This is going to be a much better webinar than the last one. All you have to do is click this banner right over there. Okay, so Fannie Mae agreed to pay $53 million to settle a lawsuit claiming 2008 recession-era discrimination. Here's what happened. When a house got foreclosed on, we all figured out pretty quickly that neighborhoods started looking like, well, just hoods. Nobody was taking care of their homes because nobody was taking care of foreclosed homes. Get it? So if 7 out of 10 homes were foreclosed on, you can imagine how those other 3 homeowners felt. If you can't imagine it, I'll tell you right now. Those other 3 homeowners were looking at the 7 trashed homes and saying, I don't want to be here, but I can't sell my house whilst amongst all these crap homes. Therefore, I'm going to pack my entertainment center, recliner, getting Cuban Wii, and just walk out the front door. And that's exactly what happened. So Urban Blythe led to more Urban Blythe. So we all collectively figured out if you hold a note on a house, you gotta take care of that house in the event of a foreclosure. Got it? So the lawsuit states that Fannie wasn't taking care of homes in Black and Latino communities. Quote, during the 4-year investigation, plaintiffs collected 49,000 photos of poorly maintained properties in Black and Latino communities. Photographs show boarded up windows, tall grass, and trash-littered yards, which Rice, the head of the National Fair Housing Alliance, said deterred owner-occupants from buying these properties. Instead, investors bought the rundown properties in bulk sales. And of course, when investors are buying homes in bulk sales, that means they can do whatever they want. In fact, what they did is they held those houses and turned them into rentals. They turned communities of homeowners into communities of rentals. Now, with respect to what she said, I have to take note of some of this stuff. I'm just saying here, it wasn't Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac who was throwing trash and litter in all of those yards. Also, I personally witnessed these types of neighborhoods all across the country in multiple areas. And she spoke about 49,000 photos that she collected in Black and Latino neighborhoods. But what is that being compared against? Because you could get 49,000 photos in any neighborhood back in 2008 and 9. I don't know if that was terribly unique to Black and Latino communities. However, it could be. But that's not the point I'm getting at here. So just follow me right now before you have steam coming out of your ears with what I'm saying. Fannie and Freddie made it a point to sell bulk properties all across the country. Now, this could very well be targeted, but understand the foreclosure epidemic was so overwhelming, it overwhelmed the GSEs. Selling properties in bulk simply alleviated insurmountable pressure that Fannie and Freddie both had. Keep in mind, they're both going under at this time as well, and we're staring down the barrel of bailouts. With that said, on my show, this very blog that you're watching right now, I was talking about this back in 2008, 9, and 10. I said Fannie should not do this, that we were turning our country into a country of renters, yet we still did it. Now, here's the thing that nobody's talking about, and here's the point I want to make. All of those properties that Fannie and Freddie, both the GSEs, and all of the homes backed by private label securities that were sold in bulk to hedge funds and corporate America, guess what? All of those homes are still rentals. That's what they did with all of them. All of those homes are now massive, massive cash cows. Think of what rents are right now. So Fannie's actions are precisely the reason we do not have inventory today. Think about this for a second, people. If all of those homes were sold off individually to become owner-occupied single-family residences, many of those homes over the years would have become inventory, as many of those buyers would have gained equity and wanted to move up, move down, and some would even die. Yeah, but that didn't happen now, did it? And that won't happen now, won't it? It's as if Fannie Mae took 10% of all the properties in the country back in 2008, 9, and 10 and said, these homes will never ever be for sale again. So we all collectively have fewer opportunities for future sales because we don't have those buyers moving up and down. And you know, these home sales that are a large part of every community's lifeblood. In short, we today are very much feeling the sting of what Fannie and Freddie did to alleviate their pressures. But I mean, who would have known that their actions would have such far and long sweeping ramifications, yet they are. You see, in part, rental properties, especially when owned by corporations, corporations are a community scourge that need to be eradicated from all of our neighborhoods. We need herd immunity from all corporate single-family residence purchases. So, Brian, so what? It's not happening anymore, right? Well, you would be wrong here. Open Door, as we sit here today, they're doing it right now. Question, how many homes that Open Door buys actually hit the market as a resale as they intended to do? Or if that's not happening, which it's not, Open Door simply buys homes and holds homes. Now, why would they do that? Well, because those homes are being purchased on behalf of deep pocket investors that intend to do today what Fannie and hedge funds did over a decade ago, what they just got sued for. And today, like then, we're all just sitting on the sidelines watching large corporations fleece our communities through real estate. I think this is a problem that needs to be looked into.